Hi guys, my name is Tasia Simone Evans and this is my progress presentation for Portfolio 5. Honestly, giving my Portfolio 5 presentation is a bit surreal to me just because I didn't think that I would even get to the point where I was in Portfolio 5. So, this is just a little bit, you know, I'm very attached to this degree program. So, just the fact that I'm already in Portfolio 5 is, a really great feeling for me. So, onward. My SMART goals for this month included completing a 30-day logo challenge, redesigning the entire design work page of my website, and creating 5 iPad Pro Procreate drawings / artwork on my brand new 2019 iPad Pro. These are also some things that I did keep in mind this month while progressing through my goals and working on assignments, etc. Expect the unexpected. A lot of things happened this month that were completely out of my control and that I had no type of stronghold over. I could not change anything about them. So they did kind of sway me one way or another, but what I did learn is that I do need to expect the unexpected because sometimes things happen. If you mess up, try again. If you mess up, it happens. Like you F stuff up, you have stuff happens, and you just have to pick it up, pick all the pieces up, and try again. Because if that's something you really care about, you will try again. So there's that. Your own worst critic. I'm always my own worst critic. I'm not good at taking advice from myself, but I'm good at giving advice to other people. But I do learn with making mistakes. So you are your worst critic. You are your own worst critic in that sense. Lastly, don't compare yourself to others. I spent a lot of time this month constantly trying to compare myself to others and compare my work to others, and I realized that I can't really do that, and that's not an effective way of learning or treating my own self. It's not fair to myself. So don't compare yourself to others because you're good at being you and they're good at being them. You can't be mad that your work's not like theirs because you're not them. You don't have the same workflow as them. So there's that. First off, I want to talk about how I went through each week by week, kind of talking about the things I wanted to do, the things I wanted to create, etc. So these are my notes that I took on my iPad. I just kind of like every week kind of gave myself a little like moment of reflection. I do a lot of journaling and a lot of writing in my free time because that's a form of meditation for me. I don't love to write professionally, but I do like to write for myself. So I do, take a lot of notes on things just to kind of give myself time to reflect on that. So these are some of the notes I took and some of the planning I did for certain projects. I included reference images, etc., all in my projects, all in my notes as well, just to kind of refer back to and make sure I was constantly staying on track with what I said I was going to do. First, I wanted to show you some of the things that I created in Procreate. These two are some of the first few, portrait drawings, like human drawings, illustrations that I made in Procreate. This is just me trying to figure out how to use the application because it's not like any other design program. It's not a design program. It's for drawing and digital painting. So I had to kind of get over that learning curve, and that was a little hard for me just because I'm not a digital illustrator. So, these are some of the things I did make. These are some 2 other things I did make as well that I was proud of and I wanted to show in my project. Also, these are a few of my favorite logos from my 30-day logo challenge. With the 30-day logo challenge, every day you got a prompt and a design brief per se that was emailed to you every day at the same time. You would get another design brief, and sometimes there would be days where I would do 1, sometimes there would be days I would do 2, sometimes there would be days I would do 3, sometimes there's days I do none. So sometimes there were days where I did way more than others, and I did have to stack up a few days just so I could get a good amount done. I got about 20 done. I didn't put them all here just because I knew that it was going to be a lot to show, but I did put all the ones I thought were the best here and the most effective use of design elements as well. So These are my favorite from the 30-day logo challenge. I didn't end up finishing it, but I did get a lot done, and I am proud of myself for doing just that. Just because creating a logo identity every day is very difficult. So here's what I made. Also, I always like to list cool things that happened during this month as well. We attended MCBS Con, and I was able to go to Coda's SFX makeup session workshop where she showed us how to do open wounds on ourselves with special effects makeup, and it was very fun for me. I've never done anything like that, and I've never done special effects makeup, so just the fact that I was able to take part in that as a student was very important to me. I didn't get to have a lot of these experiences at other universities, so this was very fun for me. It's very interactive, and she was very happy to teach us the things, which made it even more fun. So there was that. I also bought a new iPad Pro, which I was very happy about. It was one of the biggest purchases that I have made this year, so I was happy to do that and happy to take my work to a new level by adding this new skill of digital illustration and hand lettering as well. So there is that. And that's all I have to say. So thanks for listening.